this was a tired, delayed, dizzy, and through episode of Basketball Wives, but it did move me to chorus enough to really talk to y'all about some serious shit. So without further ado, here go the Basketball Wives review, bitches.
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something.
Alright, y'all. Basketball Wives from last night. Girl, the episode was boring as shit, but it really made me mad as fuck about the way that they're treating OG. And I'm team OG this season, and I'm going to save that for last. But I really want to go and talk to Thomas right quick. Thomas, from adoptive son to adopted son, let me tell you something. My mother that done recently gone to glory, she isn't my real mom. She's really my great aunt. My real mom, my real mom is my mother's niece. You know, her mother and my mother were stepsisters. My mama had me at 16. She already had my oldest brother Tim at 14. My grandma Sandra, when she got pregnant with me, it really hurt her mom because Tim was the first thing. She thought it was going to be it. My mama was hot in the pants. She got pregnant with me. She went to go and live with my mother, my dad, and my oldest brother until she had me. When she had me, I went into the system. My mother took me out of the system at 17 days old. My mama said, hell no. I'm his family. He got my blood in me, and he needs to know his real family. My mother didn't find it any issue to bring me into her house and raise me as her son. That's why she's my mother, and my real mama, she's Kim. Me and my mother, we argued. We had our issues with each other, this and that. But one thing I've always given her credit for was taking me in because she did not have to do that. I could have been with a whole nother family in a whole nother state not knowing who the flying fuck I was. It's because of her I didn't have that issue. It's because of her I had a real family that loved me and cared for me and took me in and made me one of their own. Whether I was blood to them or not, that's my cousin, that's my aunt, that's my uncle, this, that, and this. What you doing with Byron hurts way more than the hurt Byron feels about y'all saying he doesn't do anything for Kenzie. Because what you doing is you allowing that frowsy ass sister of yours named London, who real name should be Ghetto, because that's exactly what the fuck she's acting like, and this manipulative little bitch that you married named Kristen put a battery in your back, thoughts in your head, and now your thoughts have now turned into actions, and now you have made it a point not to be there for your father at the most important time in his life. And I think that that's very fucked up, that's very childish, and it's very selfish because that man didn't do you like that. That man could have not looked back at you because you are not really his biological son. And how most of these men are running around here nowadays, it was actually worse back then in them times. And he didn't do you like that. That man raised you up as his own and taught you how to be a man. Not only did he do that, he allowed you to live a very comfortable lifestyle that most kids would kill to have, and then he's the reason why you have the job that you have now, which is being one of the assistant coaches for Los Angeles. He opened those doors for you when he did not have to do that. And for you to be so fucking selfish and immature and so free and easy to fuck his feelings off of this pseudo shit that you claim that you have with Cece, because Thomas, the thing is this, I don't believe nail word of that. CC ain't no confrontational bitch, none at all, none whatsoever. You really have to put CC back into a corner for her to come out swinging like a goddamn cat would. Everybody says when you have a cat or a mouse in a corner, they gonna come out biting, kicking, scratching, and every damn thing else. It was your wife that bought this fuck shit amongst the fucking family because she was more she was more concerned about being in with Jennifer, Evelyn, and Shawnee than she was being in there with her family. Let's not forget, when Kristen and Cece first came up there, they was thick as thieves, best friends, had no issues with each other until this show came around and your wife wanted to choose between these bitches and her fucking family, and she picked a side. Did Cece have her faults in some of the shit that went on? Absolutely. But the gag is, Thomas, none of this would be going on between amongst you, your daddy, Kristen, and Cece, and everybody else had it not been for your wife being more willing to be down with the It Crew than sticking up for her goddamn family. So, Thomas, I'm going to tell you this. You're a grown-ass, rusty-ass man. You can do whatever the fuck you want. But if you don't be there for your father at this most important time in his life, I promise you, you're going to live to regret it. You're going to have to live with that shit. You're going to have to deal with that shit. And you cannot, at this point, there is no blame that need to be put on Cece. Cece ain't did shit to y'all. Listen, your mother ain't gone to glory. You don't have to go and visit your mother at a goddamn tombstone, nor do you have to look at her on the mantelpiece because she was cremated. You still have your mama in your life. You can always go and talk to your damn mama. You's a grown, rusty ass man with your own family, your own household, and you are not being taken care of anymore. Be happy for your fucking daddy and stop sitting here creating a wedge where there doesn't need to be one, because he never did that shit to you. That shit, that right there is something that will make me smack the fuck out of you, because you being stupid, you being petty, and you being childish. Man the fuck up. Get your goddamn wife together. Be the man of your fucking household. You supposed to be a coach. You supposed to be tough and stern and fair. And right now, you're not being that. You allowing Kristen to get in your ear just like she got into your sister Ghetto ear. I'm not calling that bitch London. She Ghetto. Y'all need to fix that shit. It's gonna tell Kristen, when it comes to saying, if anybody objects to this union, speak now, forever hold your boy, little boy. Let me tell you something. And I learned this shit a long time ago. You reap what the flying fuck you sow. What you put out there is what the fuck you get back. So you can be a childish ass individual if you want to. Because something tells me you and Kristen are not going to last long. Because one day you're going to wake up and you're going to look at the shit for what it really is. And while your daddy's sitting around there being happy, not worried about you, you're going to be one miserable in your own damn house. Watch what the fuck I tell you. Because I see Kristen for her and her goddamn works. I do. You may not, but I do. What else I want to talk about? Jackie was born this episode. Jennifer was born this episode. Shawnee, I'm going to get your Porky Pig face ass together right along with Evelyn ass when I talk about this with this OG shit, which I'm about to talk about now. I don't have no interest in talking about anything else because everything else was born. I finally see what's going on here between Phoebe and Phoebe and OG. Phoebe is trying to be groomed to be the next Evelyn, and OG is being groomed to be the next Tammy. And it bleeds all over the TV. Because the same way that they used to treat Tammy is the exact, and ostracizing Tammy and making Tammy feel like she was late, delayed, dusty, and through. That's the exact same way that they're treating OG, Shawnee ass included. And see, Porky Pig, this is my issue with you. You love to stir up the pot, throw your rocks, and hide your hand. And this is the gag. You got your karma. Since Evelyn wants to talk about karma, your karma came in the form of Jen as last year, where all of the shit that your whole years of stirring the fucking pot, this some shit came on your doorstep. And you would have thought you would have learned your lesson from that shit. I'm not understanding. I'm so sick of that damn ring shit. I don't know when the entire fuck to do, y'all. I really am. That was my ring alarm system with that bullshit. Girl, Shawnee, you just bug me. You bug me and you bug my soul with this stirring the pot, throwing rocks, hand in your hand, trying to come off so demure and this and that and the third, but you just like Evelyn. You really are. You are just like Evelyn. Like the way you even treated OG. It's like, and I'm with OG. You bitches could go around and sit up amongst these beautiful landscapes and beautiful expensive restaurants, y'all. Beautiful clothes, beautiful shoes, makeup and hair on fleek, drinking out of beautiful crystal glasses. And you bitches can ruin the mood quick, bringing up everybody else's drama but y'all own. The minute OG opened up her mouth simply to say she wants to have a one-on-one with Malaysia to talk about the issue that she brought up during Byron and Cece's engagement party, this y'all hope. Why do we have to talk about that? Evelyn gonna have the nerve to tell this bitch that she just need to butt out of it when it's dealing with family issues. But Evelyn, you and Jen did the exact same thing. All of y'all seasons being bullies and mean girls during during the rest of the seasons of Basketball Wives. So for you to sit there and try to tell her to butt out and to mind her fucking business, like. Miss Iala Van Zant did not fix my life. Like, I really cannot wait to see OG fuck you up. Because that's really what I want. I really want OG to really fuck you up. And I guarantee you, OG is going to hurt you, Evelyn. Because, Evelyn, this is the thing about it. I've seen you throw bottles. I've seen you throw cups. I've seen you throw glasses. I've seen you throw drinks. I've seen you run over across tables. One thing I have never seen you do was throw hands. I've never seen you throw a hand a day in your goddamn life. Until Tammy came and played patty cake with your goddamn face and you had to defend your goddamn self. So, Evelyn, come the fuck up off of that bullshit. You got some fucking nerve trying to tell her that she need to butt out of shit when you, Shawnee, and Jen don't do shit but sit around and talk about every damn body else. That's another thing, Shawnee. It'll seem to me if you're so free and easy to sit up and try to tell Jennifer that her and Malaysia need to talk, why can't you take that same fucking energy, you dumb bitch, to tell OG and Malaysia to sit down and talk to each other? Why is it okay for y'all to sit up amongst the group, bring up grievances, but all she wants to do is make things right with Malaysia where there isn't no beef at? Because Malaysia ain't got no beef with that damn girl, and OG ain't got none with her ass either. But y'all want to keep up the mess of drama because Malaysia ain't got no motherfucking storyline just yet. I see what you doing, Shawnee, and I don't fuck with you with that shit. I don't. I don't like the way y'all doing OG. I'm team OG this season. I don't give a flying fuck how anybody feel about it. I'm team OG this season. And it's just like she told Phoebe. Let's go on ahead and catch this goddamn fade so you could be made an example out of and we can move the fuck on to Phoebe. Let me tell you something. Because your mouth was really loud, but your hands was on vibrate. And I felt exactly what and that's another thing, Shawnee. You love to sit up and take up for everybody else but this girl who did absolutely nothing to you. Which is the same shit that you did with Tammy. You brought Tammy on basically to help the show when she did. When Tammy became up there, Tammy became the crowd favorite and everybody watched to look and see what Tammy and her antics was. And you did the exact same thing to her. You got into it with her on the 5th season because of her actions and The same way you could sit up and take up for Kristen, you don't want to do that with OG. Why? What did OG ever do to you? OG didn't do shit to you. You supposed to be the level-headed one. You supposed to be in charge of the motherfucking girls. You supposed to be EP. Out of everybody that's supposed to be the peacemaker, it should be you, bitch. So you don't want her to work out her grievances with her because it's like I said, you're using her the same way you use Tammy. She's going to be how the show keeps going on. Because slowly but surely, OG is becoming a crowd favorite. She really is. I have been doing nothing but looking down people's timelines and seeing nothing but Team OG, Team OG, Team OG, Team OG. Y'all made her look dusty and late her first season, much like Tammy did. But now her second season, she's on the up and up. I can't fuck with that shit. And Phoebe, let me get your ass together. First of all, Phoebe, that video was very mediocre. It was very, let me record this on my iPhone and let me stand by this rented Bentley or let me stand by my baby daddy Bentley because it surely as fuck ain't yours. And let me do these little arithmetic rhymes and lyrics like Phoebe. Rapping ain't for you, bitch. It ain't for, I was not impressed. I was not impressed at all by that fucking video. And you straight up lied. You didn't find it a problem to be amongst the other girls talking all that cold cash shit about you saying that her shit was fake and blah 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 blah. And when Malaysia said, "Bitch, you gonna get body slammed," oh, I guarantee you. What she say? I guarantee you I'd be the last bitch that she body slammed. But when she straight came to you and said, let's just go on ahead and catch this fade and we could get it the fuck over with, you sat there quiet and allowed Shawnee to talk. And then Evelyn, I done already wore you out. I already done wore you out. Like, Evelyn, I'm more than sure you couldn't beat Tammy ass. So what the flying fuck make you think you go do shit to OG when you couldn't even beat Tammy ass? Evelyn, sit your ass the fuck down. Ain't nobody scared of. People stopped being scared of you when Tammy whooped your goddamn ass. Ain't nobody fearful of your ass no more, Evelyn. You had it first season, but second season when Tammy stuck her foot up so far up your goddamn ass, it took 2 tow trucks to pull it the fuck out. People stopped being scared and intimidated by you, which is why you start having to throw bottles and glasses and shit at bitches. Because they just stopped being scared of you. You're not going to do shit no more than Phoebe is going to do shit. So pipe your ass the fuck down, Evelyn. Please. I'm Team OG. I don't give a flying fuck what none of y'all hoes got to say. I'm Team OG. And I'm going to tell y'all what I love about Byron. He a grown-ass man and he's fair. He says straight up, listen, we could sit down with the kids and talk about their grievances. He said, but I'm going to tell you this. You will not be disrespected. I love that about Byron. I love that about Byron. Because Byron see what the fuck is going on here. Just like I see what the fuck is going on here. Kristen is behind all of this shit. No matter what Cece may have done or may have said. The fact of the matter is none of this would have been going on had you not turned on that girl to be a part of the old ass Cooley High Harmony Mean Girl Click crew, which is Shawnee, Jen, and Evelyn. Child. Like, I can't even make this shit funny because the episode, it was boring, but it really pissed me off. And it showed me a lot about these bitches and their personality. I just cannot. I can't. And y'all know I used to go up for Shawnee. I can't go up for Shawnee right now. I can't. Because she's a user and an abuser, just like the rest of these hoes is. You want to dig in Kristen's ass about not bringing in family drama, but you did the same shit to Jackie. It wasn't no issue then. But Karma served your ass up. Oh well. Maybe had you took up for Jackie in the prior seasons, this shit between Jen and the rumor that she started probably wouldn't have happened to you. Since Evelyn wants to talk about Karma. And Evelyn, you don't know shit about Karma. Well, you should. But I guess you don't. Because if you're trying to compare OG saying something about Thomas, which was public knowledge, to Phoebe putting her in her diss rap, in her diss track, or whatever the flying fuck that shit was, because it was garbage, you dumber than I thought you was. I always knew you was stupid, but I didn't think you was just flat out dumb. all the money and looks and dick you suck, you couldn't get yourself a brain scan or take some goddamn brain vitamins to boost your intelligence or something. It's just you the prime example of looks ain't every fucking thing. You need to bring more to the table than a hot body and a hot puss to let me tell it ain't got no fucking traction in it. My four walls in my house is tighter than your loose ass puss will ever be, Evelyn. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to get the fuck off of here. That's my takeaways from the shit. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about the episode. Let me know, are y'all team OG like I am, or are y'all team Kristen, or team Evelyn, or team Shawnee, Like, let me know what side y'all on, who y'all agree with, who y'all don't agree with. Get the discussion popping down in the comments. You can email me, TLSMITHTEATALK@gmail.com. I appreciate those that do email me to just give me words of encouragement, telling me how much y'all fucks with the channel and the reviews. I really appreciate that, and I appreciate y'all to the fullest. Y'all know y'all my T-subs. We besties. We talk about everything. So, if you want to bring in other people on the gravy train, bring them on, baby. Bring them on. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, bitch. Hit the subscribe button and hit the bell, bitch. So y'all can always be in and know everything that I got going on. And until next time, Sheikah and Greg, I'm going to holler at you later. Bye.